Hello, welcome back to my channel. I want to get more regular about posting videos more often to give you an update on what's going on in my life. So I am adding on a job called Outschool, and I'm really excited to get this going. I really want to get it going big and teach pretty much anytime I want to teach, because there's students who live anywhere. So I can teach early in the morning if I want to. I can teach during nap time. I can teach when I have somebody over for childcare. It just depends. So 1 month update. Okay, I was looking back at my emails to see when did I actually start, because I clicked on somebody's link late April, and then I saw that, oh, I get a free class for Esther in 30 days. And it's been like 3 weeks. You got to get going on that. So we took a class. She took a class May 14th. And so the May 22nd or so, I started the teacher application part. Go, hey, I could do this. So I sent that off and took a couple days to get back, background check, a couple more days to get back. Then I make my first class. And I made my first class. I'm like, what's out there? And that one actually took a long time to make, because I made it and I submitted it. And then Outschool will send it back saying, you're good to go. It's published, it's live. Or they'll say, you need to fix this and this and this. Okay, so I had to make a few changes. So it took them, I submitted it off. 4 days later, longest 4 days ever, came back, say, oop, you need to change this, this, this. So I did. I changed those, sent it back. 4 more days, came back to me. Now it's live. So it took a week from start to finish, kind of. So then I started opening classes, and they say open classes 2 weeks out, so they have time to advertise it. So then, 2 weeks out from there. So I really didn't get started teaching my first class until June 8th. And that one was a student no-show. One student signed up for my class, and they didn't show up, and I just waited. Later, talking to Facebook groups, I found out that you can just wait for 10 minutes and you can leave. So the class that I started with, I was kind of excited about it, kind of not. I decided to do more of a math theme, went on like a shape hunt, but that really hasn't gained much traction. I maybe had one student each time. So it's kind of like, But then I came up with these other classes about color, and so I thought, let's go that direction. I had made an experiment with my 4-year-old, and we liked it, and so I said, let's list it. Well, that one's gotten traction. I've taught that one 3 times now, and each time has been with 5 kids, 5 or 6 kids. I'm in ages 3 to 7, so 6 kids is the maximum I want to have in my classroom. Ironically, that class is also my most expensive class that I've charged. Who knew? I've now added a total of 7 classes. Now they're coming back to me a lot faster, saying you're good to go within like 2 days, sometimes even overnight. Just depends on what it is, and I'm now getting the flow of what they're looking for in the lessons as I send them off. And but the thing about Outschool is you have to plan in advance. You have to go, okay, I want to do a 4th of July craft, and I want to teach it like July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So I need to get it published at least a week prior, if not more, so I have time to send out emails to my the teachers, the parents who have liked my account, liked my profile, and I've liked my own profile, so I get those emails, so I know that when I get it, they're getting it too. Like my 8 followers. Hopefully we'll get more. They'll get notified every class that I publish saying, hey, you liked this teacher, try this class, they just published it. So I had to submit that class back like June 20th or so. Today's June 25th, and that class has been published, and now I'm finalizing the lesson plan for it so that I can teach it on July 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, about 4th of July. So if you want to do holiday themed, you have to really think in advance. So hopefully that will get a few more learners, and then after that I can tweak that to be a generic craft, or I can just say, shelve it. But I'm hoping to gain kind of traction here and there. So honest review, I've had a few expired classes that have not booked, so I ended up canceling it like 10 minutes prior because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. So it's been a mixed bag. I've taught classes to 1 student, so my take-home pay isn't that great. I've taught classes to 0 students, so my take-home pay is really not great. And I've taught classes to 5 or 6 students, and that's when I get like $40 for a half hour. So if I can gain traction and I can keep pushing out these classes and really promoting these classes and getting these classes consistently booked, I have noticed that there's an algorithm in Outschool so that it'll show up on the search page saying, oh, only 3 spots left, or almost sold out, or this, how many reviews. So the more reviews you get and the more booked up your classes are, they're pushing you. They will push that to fill that class up. So my strategy has been to only offer 3 or 4 sessions per class because I'd rather teach full sessions for 3 sessions than have 10 out there. 1 student, 1 student, 1 student, 1 student, 1 student. I'd rather say, you get 2 choices. Do you want it this day or this day? And see how that goes. The hard thing for me is trying to balance this job with VIP Kid, with my life at home, and watching my 2 kids, and my husband's work schedule, and just trying to figure out when in the day I can teach that the kids are either taking a nap and watching TV, or I have somebody here to watch them, or, I have to schedule it out. So I'm starting to come up with a flow, try to figure it out. But after the first month, 3 weeks of teaching, I've taught 3 good big classes. So I'm hoping to gain more traction. I probably made, I'd have to look up the numbers, but a little under $200 in the last 3 weeks. So it's promising. So I just have to gain more traction because I'd love to be able to do this and be creative and do math and science and English and writing and all crafts, all kinds of fun stuff that I don't always get to do in VIP Kid. I love the fact that VIP Kid has pre-made lesson plans. I get up, I look at the slides, I teach, I go with the flow, and after almost 4 years, I know what I'm doing there. With Outschool, it is all your own. You make your own. You make it from start to finish. You make the lesson plan. You choose how long you want to teach the kids. You choose what age you want the kids to be, the age range. You choose how many kids you're willing to have in your class. Mine is set to be between 2 and 6 kids because I'm teaching the yearly young ones. You can teach anywhere between age 3 and 18. So the older the kids you have, you could have a bigger class, up to 18 kids if you wanted to. The younger kids, because of the classroom management, you want to keep to like 6 so you can see everybody on the Zoom screen. And you get to choose your price, which is really cool. So you can say, I want to charge each kid this much for this class. Like each kid gets, I don't know, for easy math. Okay, easy math, I'm going to charge this student $10 for a 30-minute class. So Outschool takes 30% of that $10. So $3 goes to them because they do the marketing, they have the Zoom subscription, they have the database and the website, and they have all that stuff behind the scenes that you don't have to worry about, which makes it kind of nice. So you keep 70%. So I would keep $7 per child for the half hour. So 1 kid is $7 for half hour. It's not bad. It's like $14 an hour if you think of it that way. 2 kids, $14. 3 kids, $21. So the more kids you have per class, the more you're making per short amount of time. But just keep in mind, you're spending all this time unpaid making these classes. But my goal is once I make these classes once and spend the time on them, I can teach it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So then it doesn't make it as it doesn't feel like I'm losing money and time. Right now, I'm still in the first month. I'm in the creative process. I'm trying to see what books. Some classes I thought would be great. Just I haven't had any learners in. Some classes that I thought, no, we'll try it, has been doing great. So it's a lot of guessing game, and then try to figure out, okay, summertime, let's do fun classes because they are done with school. Fall and springtime, maybe more academic because maybe the parents will say, oh my goodness, my child is struggling XYZ. Let's go find an Outschool class that can help with XYZ academic skills. And they can care less about the fun stuff and then work on academics. So I'm trying to figure all this out of what I want to teach and when I want to teach it. And what's nice is I can have these classes and I can have them ready to go. They go, I don't want to teach this one anymore. We'll just forget about that. We won't book any hours for that one. We just won't even, it'll be there. So if they see it, they can say, I'd like to request a time, but I'm going to focus on these. So it's kind of fun. So let me know if you have any questions. I will put my Outschool link below. So if you are a parent and you want to have a free class up to $20 of any teacher, mine, no, any teacher, if you want to teach with them, click the teach referral link. Now Outschool is big on privacy. So they will say only the first name that's applied to me. I will not get any of your contact information. So if you apply with my link and you want my help going through the process and creating your first class and just being a little buddy on the side, please email me at teacher.rebecca@yahoo.com and I'll help you through it. But you have to let me know. Otherwise, I won't know which Susie applied because all I see is Susie. So let me know, teacher.rebecca@yahoo.com and I'll help you through it. And please subscribe because I want to get momentum to make more videos and to just let you guys know what's going on. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.